Today our topic is the role of suffering in human growth. Life is not always easy. Everyone faces pain, challenges, and suffering at some point. It is a part of being human. But have you ever thought about why suffering exists and what it can teach us? Suffering is not just something to avoid or fear. It can be a powerful teacher, a tool for growth, and a path to becoming stronger, wiser, and more resilient. Let's explore how suffering shapes us, why it is necessary, and how we can use it to grow. First, let's talk about what suffering is. Suffering is the experience of pain, loss, or hardship. It can be physical, like an injury or illness, or emotional, like heartbreak, failure, or loneliness. No one likes to suffer, and it is natural to want to avoid it. But suffering is unavoidable. It is a part of life. The key is not to run from it, but to understand it and learn from it. Think of suffering as a storm. Storms are not pleasant, but they bring rain that helps plants grow. In the same way, suffering can help us grow if we let it. One of the most important lessons suffering teaches us is resilience. Resilience is the ability to bounce back after something difficult happens. When we face suffering, we have two choices. We can let it break us, or we can use it to become stronger. Think of a tree in a strong wind. The wind bends the tree, but if the tree is strong, it does not break. Instead, it grows deeper roots and becomes even stronger. Suffering is like that wind. It tests us, but if we face it with courage, it can make us stronger. Every time you overcome a challenge, you build resilience. You learn that you can handle more than you thought, and this gives you confidence for the future. Another lesson suffering teaches us is empathy. Empathy is the ability to understand and share the feelings of others. When we suffer, we learn what it feels like to be in pain. This helps us connect with others who are suffering. We become more compassionate and kinder. Think about it. Have you ever met someone who has been through a lot of hardship? Often, these people are the most understanding and supportive because they know what it feels like to struggle. Suffering can soften our hearts and make us better people. Suffering also teaches us gratitude. When things are going well, it is easy to take them for granted. But when we experience loss or difficulty, we realize how much we have to be thankful for. For example, if you have ever been sick, you know how much you appreciate your health when you recover. Suffering reminds us to be grateful for the good things in life, even the small ones. It helps us see the value in what we have, rather than focusing on what we lack. Now, let's talk about how suffering can lead to personal growth. Personal growth is the process of becoming a better version of yourself. It means learning, improving, and developing new skills or qualities. Suffering can be a powerful catalyst for growth because it forces us to confront our weaknesses and limitations. When things are easy, we often stay in our comfort zones. But when we suffer, we are pushed out of those zones. We have to adapt, change, and grow. For example, if you lose your job, it is painful, but it might push you to learn new skills or explore a new career path. Suffering can open doors we didn't even know existed. One of the most important ways suffering helps us grow is by teaching us to let go. Letting go means accepting what we cannot control and focusing on what we can. Life is full of things we cannot change: the past, other people's actions, or unexpected events. Suffering often comes from trying to hold on to things that are beyond our control. But when we learn to let go, we find peace. This is a key idea in Stoicism, an ancient philosophy that teaches us to focus on what we can control and accept what we cannot. Stoicism says that suffering is not caused by events themselves, but by how we react to them. If we can change our perspective, we can reduce our suffering and find strength in difficult times. Stoicism also teaches us that suffering is an opportunity for virtue. Virtue means moral excellence, like courage, wisdom, and self-discipline. When we face suffering with courage and dignity, we practice these virtues. For example, if you are going through a tough time, you can choose to complain and feel sorry for yourself, or you can choose to face it with strength and grace. The way you handle suffering says a lot about your character. It is easy to be kind and patient when life is easy, but true virtue is shown in how we deal with adversity. Another important idea is that suffering can give our lives meaning. Viktor Frankl, a psychologist and Holocaust survivor, wrote about this in his book, Man's Search for Meaning. Frankl said that even in the worst circumstances, we can find meaning in our suffering. He believed that meaning comes from three things: creating work or doing something meaningful, loving others, and finding courage in difficult times. Frankl's experiences in concentration camps showed him that even in the midst of great suffering, people could find purpose and hope. This idea reminds us that suffering is not meaningless. It can teach us important lessons and help us discover what truly matters in life. Of course, this does not mean we should seek out suffering or glorify it. Suffering is painful, and it is okay to wish for it to end. But when it comes, we can choose how to respond. We can see it as an enemy or as a teacher. The choice is ours. If we approach suffering with an open mind and a willingness to learn, it can transform us in ways we never imagined. So, how can we use suffering to grow? Here are a few practical steps. First, accept that suffering is a part of life. It is normal, and it will happen to everyone at some point. Second, try to find the lessons in your suffering. Ask yourself, what can I learn from this? Or how can this make me stronger? Third, focus on what you can control. You cannot always control what happens to you, but you can control how you respond. Finally, seek support when you need it. You do not have to face suffering alone. Talk to friends, family, or counselor. Sometimes sharing your pain can make it easier to bear. In conclusion, suffering is a natural part of life, but it is not without purpose. It teaches us resilience, empathy, gratitude, and virtue. It pushes us to grow, to let go, and to find meaning in our lives. While we may not always understand why we suffer, we can choose how to respond. We can see suffering as an enemy or as a teacher. The choice is ours. Remember, the strongest steel is forged in the hottest fire. Suffering can be that fire, shaping us into stronger, wiser, and more compassionate people. So, the next time you face a challenge, try to see it as an opportunity for growth. Embrace the lessons it brings, and know that you have the strength to overcome it. Life is not about avoiding suffering, but about learning how to rise above it.